All right, I want you to take a look at this surveillance photo. It shows a Chicago crime ring fanning out to set up shop at Somerset Mall in Troy. Their target, unsuspecting shoppers. But thanks to the work between mall security and Troy police, they were nabbed pretty quickly. Paula Tutman is the only reporter who can take you inside that operation. Paula.
Hi, Karen. Yeah, you know what? The interesting thing is that this is really still a developing story because police are trying to figure out exactly how long these criminal tentacles reached. But I can tell you this about that crime ring. These criminals were good at what they did. They had all the latest gadgets. They were fast, but it just turned out Troy police and mall security were a bit faster.
Yesterday, Visa called me and said my card had been pirated.
For anyone who's ever been a victim of identity theft or credit card fraud, the question is usually, how did they do it? How did they spend so much money so fast and in so many different places?
Somehow the thieves have a way to duplicate your card and use it someplace else.
The answer is teamwork. In an ongoing investigation with Troy police and law enforcement across the nation, we can show you one band, a crime ring of 5 from Chicago, hit Somerset Mall in May. This is the crime ring. You can see them spreading out in the food court, looking for easy prey.
They stole wallets and purses from chairs hanging in the food court area.
Driving this rented minivan where a guy in the back with high-tech machinery and a computer duplicated card numbers with fake names within moments, produced fake IDs, and then sent his operatives back out to keep stealing. Arrested and arraigned Victor Reed, the ringleader, police say, Melissa Williams, Simone McCambry, and Daryl Patrick, who've all pled guilty and say they will return to Michigan to be sentenced to up to 4 years in prison for their felonies. Mia Crane is expected to plead guilty within days. The crime ring was in the mall for about 2 hours and made about $20,000 worth of fraudulent purchases. It's also suspected they were sharing information with partner crime rings set up in other states.
We recovered information showing that the identity of 40 to 50 people throughout the United States are also victims from this crew based on the evidence we found in the van. So, multitude of states, for sure Kentucky, New Hampshire, Michigan are 3 of them. There's other states involved, but it's not all readable, I guess is what you're saying. It's more
they're kind of a mobile crew hitting different states.
There are a multitude of these types of crews. It isn't just this one crew.
How did they finally get taken down in Troy after a Midwest crime spree? Troy police are giving big kudos to mall security, who worked hand in hand with police to do surveillance, create a net, and nab the criminals within hours of them setting up shop in the parking structure of the mall. So 4 of these criminals and convicts, and they can be considered convicted because they've already pled guilty. 4 of them made bond pretty darn quickly. In fact, the ringleader had a $150,000 bond, posted the required $15,000 really very easily. So they are out. The hope is that they will return for the sentencing of their felonies, and the hope is that they're not out there and have taken their, I guess you could say, their act on the road while they wait to be sentenced. We're definitely going to stay dialed into this one, Karen.
Oh, definitely. So many people affected on this. All right. Thank you, Paula. And meantime, Troy police say you can avoid becoming a victim of a pickpocket. First, use those chip credit cards instead of the scanner cards. Also, don't carry all your credit cards at once. That's a big mistake. Try to leave most of them at home and protect your purse and your wallet. Avoid leaving your purse hanging on the back of chairs and at gyms. Don't leave your wallet in an unlocked locker.